What is the most NSFW thing you've actually done at work? I used to work for the National Park Service as an archaeologist. We were doing some work on pit houses and some cliff dwellings at Mesa Verde National Park in the southwestern Colorado, and we were camping at the site. A group of college students from Michigan came down in a van to do some work with us, and this one girl was acting so strange. She stayed in the van and didn't socialize with the rest of us. The next day, everyone is working, and I went back to the campsite to refill the water tank, and this same girl motioned me with her hand to come over to the van. So I went over, and she's sitting there with her legs apart and no panties on in the van. She said to me, "I've been watching you since we got here, and I need you to fuck me. I can't think or do anything when I get like this." I thought this girl was a bit nuts, but she was very attractive, so I did what any good man would do. I got to know her a little bit, and she was pretty normal. She just was a nympho. So that night she wanted to get together again, and I was worried about getting caught for sleeping with this 21-year-old student. I was 29. So I told her we need to be discreet, and I told her about the sacred kivas that were up a ways towards Cliff Palace. So I told my buddy that I was taking her for a walk to look at some of the sights in the moonlight. The moon was full, or almost full. So we get up there, and the area had been restored with ladders going up into the cliff dwellings and a couple of kivas with ladders going down into them. We went past the ropes where tourists aren't allowed to the kiva. We went down into the darkness of the kiva with my headlamp, and she asked if I get high, and I'm like, yeah. So she smokes up with me, and then we get into it right away, and she was unbelievable. We were in there for hours, almost until dawn. At 21, she showed me more than anything I'd ever done at 29. I won't go into details, just pure clean fun. I will never forget that week. Unfortunately, I never saw her again. I can't think of Colorado without thinking of that fortunate set of events. This was back in 1992 or 93.